Okay. Okay, hello people. So this is the start of my other secret project. It's not really a secret project, it's just a project. This is the start of the video of a little project I'm going to work on over the quarantine isolatey periody thingy. Oh, I just found the charger I was looking for. USB-C. Ah, was wondering where you were. Sorry, distracted. Quarantiney thingy me bobby stuff. So I've been thinking about this for a long time, and of course you never get round to it when you've got things like life to do, but now we don't have life to do and impending doom is on the horizon. It's time to do all the things that you always wanted to do but never got around to. Do. What am I talking about? I really don't know. I do, kind of. Would you like to know? I'll tell you. Right. Let me tell you all about my idea. I have a really old guitar. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of wear and tear, including on the fingerboard. I think this is the first acoustic guitar I actually ever had. It's done a lot. It's been to a lot of festivals. It's been played live a lot by a lot of random people, a lot of drunk people. It's filthy as well, and missing a string. And this hasn't had a string on it for maybe at least 6 years, possibly even longer. But the fretboard's filthy. Look, can you see that under my nail? Ew. So the plan is I'm gonna reboot this guitar, because I was going to just donate it and get rid of it, but why not have a bit of fun with it? So I am going to take the strings off and I'm going to paint the body. What are you going to paint on the body, you might ask? Well, ages ago I did a painting of an octopus. It's a biro drawing of an octopus, all kind of scrunched up as if it was kind of in a window of something or something like that. I really liked it and I painted it on a block of wood, and I didn't really like that painting, but I still like the concept of it. So we'll take that concept and we're going to put it on a guitar. So this is the first proof we did. The eye down the bottom here, and then the tentacles kind of coming back and on itself and swirling round. And then we moved on to this one, which is kind of the same. The octopus's body's facing more downwards, and then the tentacles coming up. And then I moved on to this one, where the octopus is again lying this way, and the tentacles are all flowing up and out and down the neck. And this is the one I kind of settled on, and I was pretty happy with. So I had a concept, I had an idea, and then it was time to draw that on the guitar. Now, before I took any of the strings off or was even bothered doing any of that, I thought I'll draw it on, because if it looks rubbish when I put it on the guitar, I can just wipe the guitar clean and I can go and donate it and be done with this whole project and not waste my time. However, it looks pretty good. Big octopus eye here, and then it's going to kind of flow down here to this tentacle. It's got another tentacle here flowing up. It's got one kind of coming up behind its body here, and this one's kind of in the background. And then it's got one coming that way over the back, and they'll fade away, getting smaller in the distance and more angled. So yeah, we're pretty happy with how this is looking now, so it's time to cut the strings off. So we're just going to loosen these off up this end when the isolation hits. Lovely loose strings, not going to blind me. There we are. How's your day anyway, everyone? Always talk about me, never ask about you. Do I really? It's very selfish. Is that what vlogging is? It's just being selfish. I'm a shellfish. Selfish shellfish. Moaning mollusk. I'm going to write a story about a moaning mollusk one day. That's a good idea. Oh, that was a very strange sound of a cat. Sounded like it said kneel. I love that. A cat that can say the word kneel, but only kneel. Oh no, be quite dictated. It could be like a priest cat. Like, oh my god, he's chosen. He's the priest cat. And then it would turn out that he's actually the Antichrist in cat form. Do you guys like it when I just talk random nonsense? Because that's what it's like being in his head sometimes. Just stuff comes to me and I'm thinking about it and it's absolutely nonsensical, but I really want to tell people about it. A lot of the time I don't. I just keep it for you guys. I don't say it in public. Like, I don't suddenly start proclaiming cats are the Antichrist. Story time over. Guitar naked. Apart from the new design. So we're going to clean the old fretboard because it is absolutely disgusting. So it's the next day into the project, and today I had two options that I could do. I could clean the guitar, but that's going to involve chemicals and might wipe off some of this pattern. So instead I'm going to trace the guitar first. I got some tracing paper, and then I'm going to clean it afterwards so we don't lose any of the design. That's it all traced up and all done. So out in the garden today for the messiest bit of this project, which is to get this clean. I've decided I'm actually going to sand the fretboard as well. So the fretboard's come out lovely. It's revealed a weird snaking wood grain in it, which is really cool. Just starting on the body now. Come on, come in. Here we are. Welcome to my little shed. So I'm going to do the neck wood stain. I'm doing it in here because it's just started to rain. There we go, there's one layer of wood stain on it. Looking good. So, you can probably see the sanding is done. I braced surface to get the paint onto. I also took the wood stain, as you saw, and have done the neck. It hasn't come out as bright as I'd like, so I'm going to make up a wash and brighten that up with some acrylic. But just for now, I'm going to base coat the body. So for the base coat, just got plain white acrylic. I'm going to water it down a bit. Got quite a bit on the brush, and we're just going to start. So that's the first coat. Now that looks really streaky, I know. So hopefully then the second coat goes on, it won't be so streaky. That's what I'm hoping. Please don't be as streaky, because that would suck. So we got another base coat on while you weren't looking. So with the second coat of white, we are looking like this. Still streaky. Wondering if I'm watering down the acrylic too much. This looks like the layer. Definitely. This looks like maybe the final one. This is the stage of the process that I'm most nervous about. It's getting the tracing back onto the body of the guitar. So we've got to flip over the tracing sheet and go around it all. So that's it all traced out. Moment of truth then, hey? Swap the pencil for a hard one. This is where it all messes up. Just gonna lay that back on. And then hopefully it'll just trace on. Here we go. I'm really nervous. Let's see if it came out. Oh! It worked. It actually worked. Check it out. That's a tracing line. Whoop whoop! There's all my line work scribbled over. Now to peel it away. Oh, some of the paint was still wet. What is tacky? Clever girl. There we are. One octopus ready for painting. First bit of purple going on then. Because he's a purple octopus, of course. We're going to need thicker paint again. Right, so we're back at it. After a slightly disappointing effect with the purple going on. I have had a couple of days break at this because I was a bit grumpy with how it had come on here, how it had all adhered to the, by spending ages doing a base coat and it still wasn't going on thick enough. So we're going to go with a full non-watered down paint this time. I don't know if I should have started this today. Feels like a bad idea already. You've knocked over the thing, you've got purple paint in your beard, and you've started 5 seconds in. Real. Let's have another go. I've done a bit of painting without you guys, sorry. So what I've done is I've mixed up a green wash and washed the neck with it to bring the brightness up on there. Purple on the tentacles is set lovely. And I've just mixed a purple and done the eye. Next is to paint the underneath, which would be yellow and a brown mix. Predominantly yellow. So it is now the 3rd week of Secret Project. I'm really stretching this one out, as you can tell. What are we doing this morning? Well, we are doing underside of the tentacles. So I've mixed up lots of yellow, a little bit of brown, and it comes out this kind of colour. And it's coming out this kind of very rich orangey colour on the guitar itself, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. So again, something in my plan has come right. Hey suckers, get it? I'm painting suckers. Kadula suckers. And that's some light green. Just gonna have a go at painting some of the details that I wanted to paint on. Here we go. We're going to do some spots all over him like that, and then I'm going to put this other green in as well. We're losing the light now, but check it out. Oh, boop. Good boy. Done a bit more project this morning. Started shading some tentacles, added a bit of highlight to the purple, and another set of suckers around here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more patches of suckers. Coming on, eh? It's been a few days. I've had very little inspiration to get on with this project. Not any bad reason, just not been inspired to paint. I don't know how many hundreds of suckers, if not even hundreds, it's probably about 50 suckers. One more big bit of sucker to paint. Oh, these are big suckers, so they're easy to do. I've got to shade this eye. I think that's the body done. It's another day, another octopus guitar. Jokes, same octopus guitar. Got to take these fixings off. So 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets will cover the body. I think I'm just going to masking tape in between the frets. So what I've actually done is I realised that if I had it the shape of the guitar exactly, I can keep the edges down without masking the area I wanted to paint. So I've trimmed about 1 centimetre off all the way round. So now this piece fits slightly smaller. And now I can tape, masking tape round it and cut the masking tape off, and we're going to get a perfect paint job. It's the body mask, now just the fretboard. There we go, it's masked. Time to spray. Here we are, spray paint time. Well, here's a ghost guitar. Here's a real guitar. Looks like I've protected it pretty good. Moment of truth, we're going to take the masking tape off and see how well it worked. So just do it in one big tear. There we go, upcycled rubbish guitar. I've got some clear varnish to protect the whole thing. So now a brief demonstration of how not to varnish something. Just doing the final touch-ups to the bridge. So here we are. Here is the guitar. All painted, all varnished. It's got a great feel to it. The finish has come out really well, considering it's a very bashed up thing anyway. Still a couple of dog hairs stuck in the paintwork, but really pleased with it. So time to put some strings on, give it a play. Here's the strings. Got these for, I think, £2 from a charity shop. Oh wait, need the hardware on first. Ooh. Take 2. Now we have hardware. We shall put the strings on. Oh wow, I didn't realise I had goth strings as well. Look, black for the upper 3. How cool is that? So, here we are, strung. A bit out of tune still because the strings are still breaking in. Gradually getting more out of tune, but the strings are breaking. They need a good stretch and just to get used to their positions. Just having these steels on sounds lovely. we'll let them break in for a little while, stretch themselves, retune it again in about a couple of hours time, and then I'm going to start recording the music for the video that is about making this.